Downsizers, welcome back to Kiana's Downsizing. It is week 6. Can you even believe it's been 6 weeks since we started this journey? I am super excited. Why? Because in 2 weeks I'll be on a regular diet and I can't wait. Now, I pretty much have been able to eat a lot of things from when we first started, but in 2 weeks I'll be able to eat my absolute favorite food, which is seafood. So honey, bring it on, bring all of it on. Well, in 3-ounce portions, I guess. Anywho, I know that I owe you all an update. I have received your text messages saying, where's the update? What's taking me so long? Thank you for that love and support. I mean, it's really been overwhelming. I'm super excited that you all are looking forward to the content every week. I know that I don't have a lot of subscribers, but the fact that you all are so interactive with me, following up with me, seeing how I'm doing, has just been phenomenal. Now, in last week's video, I asked you all to send me some questions, and I would take some time to answer those in this week's update, and so that's what we're going to do. Got my handy dandy notebook here with all of the questions written down. I received some really good questions. Some of them were posted right in YouTube. Some of them were sent to me by text. So thank you so much. You really got me thinking about what I wanted to say and how I wanted to answer them, but there's no script, so it's just the questions and we're going to wing up the answers. So let's get started. But I know why you're here. You want the number. You want the number. Don't lie. Don't lie. You want to know how much we lost. So I'm happy to report that the stall seems to still be broken, and this week we weighed in at 331. So not the humongous numbers that would just like be blowing me away right now, but I'm glad, I'm happy. As long as that number keeps going down, I think I can keep doing this. So we'll see what next week brings. Next week will be week 7, and then once we get to week 8, hopefully I would have done well enough for the nutritionist to release me. Also around week 8, we'll have, I believe on the 13th of next month, our follow-up with our surgeon. So he'll give us the next steps, and I don't know exactly how often I'll be seeing him, but I do know that I do have another appointment coming up with him in two weeks. Okay, so let's get to these questions. Some really good questions. Okay, so the first one was, do you have any advice for those with a spouse or partner who may feel left out of the transition process? Here's the thing, right? You can't go through this process alone. Well, maybe you can. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm just fortunate not to have to go through this process alone. And so you want to bring those people that you love into the process with you. You want them to go on your walks with you. You want them to know why you're eating a certain way. You want them to feel like you're doing this for them. Maybe it starts with you, right? Everything that we do should always start with ourselves. But it's the love and the wanting to be around as long as we possibly can for them that's pushing us to even want this procedure. So my advice would be, talk to them every step of the way. From the minute you even think you want to have the procedure, whichever one it is, bypass, gastric sleeve, lap band, whatever it is, from the moment you think about it, bring them in, talk to them, explain your reasoning to them, and ask them to take the journey with you. Let them know that you don't want to do it alone, and ask them how they feel about it. And their feelings could change, right? From it being a possibility to actually happening. They might be nervous about you going into surgery, about the recovery time. And as you start to lose that weight, and as your outside changes, your inside might change too, and make them feel comfortable about it along the way, okay? That would be my advice. The thing of it is that relationships are hard no matter what, right? And you already have so many things that you're going through. You don't want this to be another catastrophe or tragedy or travesty that your marriage or relationship has to overcome. So don't not do it because of a way another person feels, right? But make them as comfortable as you can, because you need their support. All right. There are a lot of other things I want to say, but I think that's where we're going to stop that answer for right now. Okay. Next question. Is there any advice you would give someone that may want to get this procedure done, but don't believe they have the willpower to do so because of their relationship with food? Honey, none of us could do this on our own. None of us. If I had the willpower to lose weight on my own, honey, I would have already been a size 2 up in here. Nobody has the willpower. If you think you can do this on your own, then why are you considering the surgery? I have not seen in my lifetime anybody change a tire without a jack. Now, does that mean it can't be done? No. But a jack is a tool that makes it easier. So is the sleeve. So is the bypass. So is the lap band. It's a tool. It helps you. It helps you accomplish a goal of being happier, healthier, and living a fuller life. So, my advice to you is stop making up excuses. Stop lying about how you need a certain amount of willpower. All you need is to know that it's time for a change. Once you know that, you can make the rest happen. Okay? My food addiction is real. It's getting better. Seeing people with ice cream and cake. Y'all know cake is my weakness. Cake is my weakness. I was eating cake every single day. I can see somebody eat cake and be like, that looks good. And I'm getting to the place where it's not like making me bust out into a cold sweat, wanting to tackle them down to the ground and steal their cake. I'm getting there, one day at a time. So I know it's a challenge. Sometimes I see something and I'm still like salivating. For instance, this weekend when I went home, my sister, she drinks Pepsis, right? She drinks Pepsis like some people drink coffee. She drinks Pepsis like they not gonna sell them no more. That's how she drinks Pepsi. And I used to be the same way. And just being around her, she drank so many Pepsis. Every time she popped a Pepsi and she drinks them out of cans like I do, and I heard that sound, whoo, I was sweating. I was like, oh, Jesus, help me. Lord, help me, please. Don't let me break. Because that was just a trigger for me. And it's going to get easier over time. Or at least that's what I'm hoping. And I'm not expecting for those triggers to go away. But, we just got to do what we got to do. Everything worth doing is going to be hard. When you ready, let's get to it. All right. So, next question. When did you know you were going to have the surgery? This is a great question because I didn't know for a long time. I went in to have the lap band removed, and the doctor talked to me about it then. And I just was like, yep, that's okay, that's fine. But all I really wanted was to have the lap band removed. And so time went on, some other things happened. I'll have to tell you all a story about this dress. There's a picture of me in this dress at Thanksgiving time that my older sister took and actually posted online. And when I saw it, I was devastated. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I think I'm sexier than that. I don't think that picture reflects the true sexiness of me. And that was like the first little nudge, like, hey, you need to be thinking about getting this surgery, okay? But the one day was right before the surgery. So keep in mind, my insurance made me wait 6 months to have the surgery. But during this 6-month period, I kept kind of going back and forth. Like, I don't think I'm going to do this. I don't want to be put to sleep. I think I can lose weight on my own. I don't really need the surgery to lose weight. So all of these different things were happening. Basically, me making a bunch of excuses as to why I wasn't going to do it. I had to go to a pre-op appointment. And on the way there, something happened that made me know it was time. Check out this video clip. I took it in the car the day of that appointment. And you'll understand why I knew that day I was going to have the surgery. Good morning. So today I am on my way to go take my COVID test for my gastric sleeve surgery, which is in a couple of days. And I get in the car. I'm rushing this morning because, first of all, I forgot that I even had this appointment. So when my alarm clock went off to say, hey, you have an appointment in an hour, I'm like, oh, let me get myself together. So I put my clothes on, put on some little pants and whatever, and I get in the car, and as soon as I sit down, my pants bust open, like ripped to shreds bust open, you guys. Now, I have had these pants for a long time, but still, I just feel like because I've been so iffy about if I should even have this surgery, that this is confirmation for me. When you start busting out of your clothes, maybe it's time to take some action. So, let me see while I'm at this red light if I can show you. Wow. So this is what happened to my pants. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to take my COVID test with the ripped up pants because I don't want to be late for my appointment. But yeah, that's where we are. All right. Have a blessed day. So now that you've seen the video and you've seen the ripped pants, you know that was like a wake-up call for me. It was like, yeah, those pants were old, but hey, it's time. You coming out of your clothes. Girl, get the surgery. So that was the day that everything kind of shifted in my mind, and I was like, you know what? I'm really going to do this. I'm really going to do this. All right. What's the most important thing you need to prepare for the surgery? Most important thing you need. So I've gone back and forth about this. There are a lot of things I feel like you need to understand the cost of your care. So you're going to have protein, you're going to have vitamins, water with electrolytes. All of those things add a cost to your regular expenses. Protein can be quite expensive. Vitamins also can be quite expensive. And so you got to figure out how to fit those into your budget. So I was going to go that way with the financial piece. I was going to go with the support system just because I've seen so many people post in some of the support groups about how they don't have a support system. And every time they talk about it, people are putting them down. So I was going to go that way. And I was like, no. And then I had this list, which I keep talking about, of all these must-have items. You know, you need a food scale. You need a wedge pillow. You need an abdominal binder. All these things, which I can make that video at any time. But as I start to think about this question, it kind of comes down to one thing I personally feel that you need. And the one thing that you need for certain is a made-up mind. That's it. That's the most important thing you need to get ready for this surgery, is a made-up mind that you're willing to do whatever it takes. Once you have a made-up mind, once your mind is set, anything is possible. A made-up mind, following the leading of the Lord is all it's going to take, right? And once you have that and you allow the Lord to order your steps, it's a done deal. It is a done deal. Period. Signed, sealed, delivered. So, my question, my final answer, you need a made-up mind. Once you get that, you can do it. Now, I don't know that I can say my mind has always been made up, even after the surgery, okay? Sometimes I've been a little flaky. And my mind ain't always made up, you know, but deep down inside, I know that this journey is something that I have to commit to, because I don't want to look back and say, well, what if you had given it your all? What if you had been 100% dedicated? I want to know, hey, I did the best I could, and these are the results. So thank you all for coming on this journey with me. Thank you for submitting the questions. Send me more questions if you have them. The thing that I want to say about having a made up mind about this journey before I let you go is that having a made up mind will help you accomplish anything, right? So we've already talked about everybody, all of my 22 subscribers, you are not trying to lose weight. You are trying to accomplish something. And it's all going to start with that made up mind. It's all going to start with that made up mind. So once you make up your mind, you are on your way. All right, loves, I am out of here. I know this video is late and there will be another one coming right back behind this one. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do, go on ahead and hit the like, subscribe button. Please share this video if you found that it was helpful. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Kiana Downsizing. I will talk to you soon. Love you so much.